Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, who is the most kindness and the most merciful. Hello friends, this is Ishan Ahmed, University of Sindh Campus Larkana. So today I will perform on my presentation topic. Presentation given by Madam Fasia Sumro, Batch 2K20, SUCL, Department BS English, Subject Philosophy. Presentation topics. Number 1, an introduction to philosophy. Number 2, a critical history of Greek philosophy and philosophers. 3rd, Anaximander, and the 4th, Heraclitus. An introduction to philosophy. The original meaning of the word philosophy comes from the Greek roots phlo, meaning love, and sophies, or wisdom. When someone studies philosophy, they want to understand how and why people do certain things and how to live a good life. In other words, they want to know the meaning of life. An introduction to philosophy through topics found in classical and contemporary philosophical writings, such as the nature of truth and knowledge, mind and body, freedom and determinism, right and wrong, and the existence of God. Philosophy is a broad field of knowledge in which the definition of knowledge, it spans the nature of the universe, the mind and the body. The relationships between all three and between people. Philosophy is the field of inquiry, the pursuit of wisdom, the procedure and complement of science, developing the issues which underlie science and bonding those questions which are beyond the scope of science. Philosophy is the study of the nature of existence, knowledge, truth, and ethics. It fundamental questions about who we are and examines philosophical thought across the breadth of history right up to the present day. The philosophy of self is the study of the many conditions of identity that make one subject of experience distinct from other experiences. The self is sometimes understood as a unified being essentially connected to consciousness, awareness, and agency. Second topic, a critical history of Greek philosophy and philosophers. Ancient Greek philosophy started in the 6th century BS and continued during the Hellenistic period and Roman Empire. Philosophy was a way to think about the world. The term was invented in Greece back then. It included the sciences, maths, politics, and ethics. Philosophy was used to make sense out of the world in a non-religious way. It dealt with a wide variety of subjects, including astronomy, mathematics, political philosophy, ethics, metaphysics, ontology, logic, biology, rhetoric, and aesthetics. Philosophy, as we understand it, is a Greek creation. In modern times, philosophy is variously divided as into metaphysics, which is the theory of reality, ethics, the theory of the good, and aesthetics, and the theory of the beautiful. Modern divisions do not, however, altogether fit in with Greek philosophy, and it is better to let natural divisions develop themselves as we go on than to attempt to force our material into these mold. Like the two previous thinkers, Anaximenes was an inhabitant of Miletus. He was born about 588 BC and died about 524. He wrote a treatise of which a small fragment still remains. He agreed with Thales and Anaximander that the first principle of the universe is material. With Thales too, he looked upon it as a particular kind of matter and not indeterminate matter as taught by Anaximander. Anaximander was a pre-Socratic Greek philosopher who lived in Miletus, a city of Ionia. Coming to the third topic, Anaximander. The next philosopher of the Ionic school is Anaximander. He was an exceedingly original and audacious thinker. He was probably born about 611 BC and died about 547. He was an inhabitant of Miletus, and he said that to have been a disciple of Thales, thus that he was a younger contemporary of Thales. He was born at the time that Thales was flourishing and was about a generation younger. He was the first Greek to write a philosophy treatise, which however unfortunately lost. He belonged to the Milesian school and learned the teachings of his master Thales. He succeeded Thales and became the second master of that school, where he counted Anaximenes and arguably Pythagoras amongst his pupils. So he was born Miletus, ancient Theater, Turkey, and died Miletus, ancient Theater, Turkey. Nationality: ancient Greek, influenced Anaximenes of Miletus, Pythagoras, Democritus, parents Praxiteles. Heraclitus, the next philosopher. Heraclitus is a famous of his doctrine of change being central to the universe. His famous sayings, all is flux and you cannot step twice into the same river. He is still remembered today. Heraclitus was unpopular in his time and was frequently scored by later biographers. His primary contribution lies in his apprehension of the firm unity of the world of experiences. So he was born about 1503-5 BC, Ephesus, Ionia, Persian Empire, dead 475 BC, age 60. Iraq, ancient philosophy region, Western philosophy. Thank you so much for watching.